Todd Mariano, if there needed to be a distraction so that no policy would be debated or completed, this must be it. For example, we're all talking about drug prices. Republicans, Democrats, they want lower drug prices. Everybody wants that. Is that derailed by the Mueller report in its debate?
Good morning, Tom. Yes, I think that's a very fair assessment. Something like of the magnitude of the Mueller report just so easily sucks up the oxygen in Washington. Bipartisan transformative legislation is an uphill battle to begin with, as you know. And when you have something as divisive as the Mueller report in the conduct of it and now in the aftermath, it really reduces those chances even further. If
there's a new enhanced gridlock, is that good for the President of the United States?
It's good in the sense that it allows him to, perhaps avoid some tough decisions that he has to make, depending on what kind of legislation we're talking about. It's less good in the sense that the president has to go out on the campaign trail next year, having had for the vast majority of his term, a net negative approval rating. He needs something positive to sell to the American public. The White House is certainly looking at trade over the next couple quarters as something ripe to bring to the campaign trail, border security as well, but certainly anything requiring a congressional stamp. This makes that very, very difficult.
So, Todd, you studied Russian policy with respect to its international foes and peers back when you were at Lehman Brothers in the executive committee. And I'm just wondering, what does this report do for U.S. Russia relations, since it is clear that Russia did meddle in the U.S. elections and has continued to since?
That's absolutely correct. U.S. Russian relations have been on a downward slide for a long time. My career has largely coincided with Vladimir Putin's tenure at the head of the Russian Federation, and it is clear quite the defining tenure of Russia in the 21st century. This certainly does not put U.S.-Russia relations on a stronger footing, and despite many attempts over the years, the previous two administrations also tried to reset relations with the Kremlin. The effort and the success of that effort to interfere in U.S. elections, to interfere in Americans deciding on who their president should be, is something that I think will poison relations for a long time to come.